Hi, and welcome to Streamlined Legal, where we help attorneys gain control of their practice so that they can focus on growth. I'm Melanie Leonard, and I'm so excited to be sharing with you today. I hope you'll decide to follow us on Facebook or LinkedIn so that you can see our daily videos that cover such topics as practice management, delegation. We're going to highlight helpful software, and we're going to talk a little bit about marketing, any topic that a growing law firm would benefit from. And while I've been consulting with practice management for many years, Streamline Legal is a new adventure. And like other great adventures, we also have an origin story. So I thought I'd share that with you today. I knew pretty early on that I wanted to go to law school, and a visit to Chicago, Kent to observe a first-year contract class really just sealed the deal. What you have to know about Chicago Kent at the time is that it was a very advanced technological school, still is, and we were some of the first to receive our textbooks online, and we used computers to take our notes, which at the time was very unusual. So it was a great experience, and during law school, I went ahead and clerked at different firms and soon came to realize that this was a really unusual experience because most firms at the time weren't using a lot of technology. They might have had some word processing. So then I felt very fortunate when I graduated law school and was able to work for a firm that did use a lot of technology, and they had practice management software that they used extensively. As attorneys, we were given task lists, or as associate attorneys, and the managing partners would supervise our work basically by reviewing these task lists and what work had been accomplished or not accomplished. And this made a lot of sense to me, and I felt really comfortable in this kind of environment. So it was a little more of a challenge when I went to my second law firm, and were not using very much technology. So I was always looking for things that would make my job easier and my life easier, and technology that I could use to help with my practice. And so then I decided that I wanted to go out and start my own firm. I craved the independence and decision-making power that small business owners have. And so I started my own practice and thus began my search for the best practice management software and tech tools that would allow me as a solo practitioner to compete with larger firms. And so I went through a number of different software options as I was searching, and I finally landed on Clio as a practice management software and was certified with Clio as well as a practice management consultant. And so, or I should say as a certified Clio consultant. And I built my real estate practice from there. For the next 12 years, I was constantly looking for new ways to leverage technology to grow my practice and to make my life easier and to help my clients. And it was in 2016 that I decided to join How to Manage a Small Law Firm. For those of you not familiar with the group, it is a coaching business that's based, or I should say focused on small law firms. And I had a fantastic experience there. My firm continued to grow, and I was welcomed into a community with like-minded attorneys that were looking to do the exact same thing I was doing and basically build our businesses. And because I passionately believe that practice management software can improve the lives of pretty much any attorney in any practice, I would help my friends within the community to, take advantage of the software that most of them already had and to put it into use to be able to grow their firms even faster and make their lives easier. And it was with these experiences that I started to think about things like, if according to the ABA, 1 in 5 attorneys is an alcoholic and 1 in 4 attorneys is feeling depressed, then why is practice management not more of a focus in law school? Since I believe that a lot of the stress that solo practitioners and small firm attorneys experience is based as a result of the practice management part of the law firm, and not necessarily the cases themselves. And other ideas like if one of the most common complaints in bar complaints is failure to communicate with your client or neglect of a file, why are we not helping attorneys and teaching them how to use the tools available through technology to try and prevent these kind of complaints? And so I started looking at the tech field, the legal tech industry, and looking at what was going on there. And it is a fastly growing industry. I mean, it's just every day there's something new. And I went to the ABA Tech Show in 2010, and of the vendors there, 2 of them were selling practice management software. And then I went again in 2016, all except for 2 of them were selling practice management software. So it is just a really fast growing field. There are some brilliant minds in that industry and some awesome products that attorneys unfortunately are notoriously slow to adopt. And so In looking at the tech consultants, the vast majority of legal tech consultants came from a tech background. And while they may have had some experience in the legal field, it's usually been in a technical capacity. And so I'm hoping that by bringing more of a legal perspective to the legal tech field, Streamline Legal will be able to help more attorneys feel like they're more in control of their day-to-day and they're not just running around from fire to fire trying to put out fires. Through a better use of technology, we can regain control of their practice and decrease their stress and be in a much better position to be able to help those, so that they're in a much better position to be able to help those in need. And we as attorneys, I feel very strongly, need to help ourselves first before we're able to help our clients. And so I hope you too can appreciate these ideas and follow us on Facebook or LinkedIn and continue this discussion. So thanks for listening and have a great afternoon.